Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of push-ups at the moment, which is awesome because they're a great exercise. They can be a little bit tough though, and you gotta make sure you're doing it right. Technique always matters, okay? So push-ups at the moment, I'm seeing a lot of wide ones and a lot of hands too far out, a lot of internal rotation at the shoulder, which means your shoulders rounding like this, your elbows flaring out, you've got no shoulder positioning, your shoulders are all over the show, and you're probably stressing your body out, right? So you want to make sure you're getting the most out of this exercise. So an easy way to remember is from your head to your elbows, kind of makes a V shape rather than a T shape, right? So down here, and you're pushing, you're working on your shoulder control. Don't have to be close, because that is a lot harder, but you want to not go too far out, and you don't want to come too far in. You want a kind of happy middle, and you want to think of pushing your chest up with good posture, right? When you're doing it, if the shoulders are like this is going to get sort of different way of doing it that's better for them, right? So some people might have wider shoulders, and where their hands go on the floor, if you try to match that up, it's not going to work for you. So that's why the V shape is kind of an easy way to remember it, okay? And we want to make sure that that shoulder isn't rounding into internal rotation, because it's just going to stress everything out, and it's not fun having a shoulder injury either. Okay, a couple of things to note is that a push-up is a great exercise, but you do need a lot of core stability there as well. So your shoulder and core stability is a big thing in the push-up, and making sure that you're aware of where your body is. So if your hips are too far out, you're just going to load, and you're generally going to come a little bit further down in terms of the shoulders. If your hips are too low, you're probably going to feel your back a little bit, okay? Or you're not going to be having enough core to stabilize you in that almost plank-like position. So when you're doing a push-up, if you're feeling your lower back, chances are you're probably not doing it right. If you're feeling like in here, like right in that kind of shoulder, chances are you're probably not doing it right either, okay? Yes, you want to feel your chest working, but in that little part of the shoulder, if that's feeling really stressed, or if you're feeling it up through here, probably chances are you're not doing it right. So working on planks to hold that position, definitely a thing. There's a lot of other core stabilizing exercises, but considering you want to practice holding your body in that position when you start moving, a plank is a good option there. Also incline push-ups, so starting at the top and then progressively going down. Also doing it on your knees, that is an option, and it's very good. You want to make sure you're getting a balance though, so if you're just doing it on the knees, it's going to be a lot harder to progress. So going on your knees though, you get used to the load, right? You get used to holding your weight going down. So we've got the incline push-up, we've got the knee push-up, we've got the plank, but also another way to progress is eccentric push-ups. So it's going down in the push-up on your toes to the floor and then just coming up on the knees. So you're getting used to the load. However, you need to make sure you have good shoulder stability, and it really works your core on that one. So this is only once you're at a certain point. There are step-by-step ways that you can do this, and I would definitely start with an incline push-up at the highest point and then go down. Once you feel comfortable doing them on your knees as well, then you can opt for both of those at different times with the plank. Then once you feel comfortable, then you can do an eccentric loaded push-up, toes to knees, and then you're just gonna get, boom, you're gonna be doing some push-ups. So hopefully this helped you. Make sure technique always matters.